All right, so today we are kind of breaking down my full plan for 2025, some future movies and content that I'm making. And I think this is an important video because I've changed my content so much this year and just my overall journey so far on YouTube. I think it's good to have a plan and, obviously let people know what's going on with the films and stuff, since I do keep it kind of secret once in a while, but, I would just want to make a full plan for kind of 2025 and also the future of the channel and future plans and stuff. I have a lot of exciting things going on, so let's just jump into it. First thing I kind of want to talk about is this Oscars feature film challenge that I did about 2 months ago. I think if you're watching this right now, this video right here, it's coming out in May of 2025. 2 months ago, I actually did a full feature film in 3 hours. It was basically this challenge where you create a feature film within the 3 hours of the Oscars. It's called, instead of instead of watching the Oscars, you make a movie. Joel Haver, this one YouTube, has created this challenge, and so many other YouTubers have participated, and I've been really involved with this. I've been wanting to do this challenge for years. Like, I remember this was going on like 2, 3, 4 years ago, and I wasn't making movies at that time, and I was just thinking, like, man, like, they're having so much fun with this challenge, and last year was not a good time, but I finally had the opportunity to do it this time, and I'm so glad I did, because it allowed me just to get out there, just to film whatever, even if it's messy, even if it's cringy or whatever. It was still fun to do, honestly, and it was like a 47 feature film. It's called The Movie. It's on my channel now. It's basically kind of a documentary about my movie so far, my filmmaking journey, films when I was in high school, and then films right now, obviously on this YouTube channel. I think it's a very interesting watch if you have watched some of my past movies. So go definitely check that out. It's called The Movie. And I plan to do this every March. Every year the Oscars premiere, I want to do this. It was so much fun to actually go out there on a whim, no plan whatsoever. Next year, I think I'm going to definitely, obviously get more people involved. Maybe we'll make up a different story and obviously have fun with it. So next year was going to be a blast with that. Let's see. Hopefully I can get over here. Okay, great. It messed up last time, so that's why I said that. Next up, after obviously that, I have a special short film coming soon. By the time you're watching this now, I'm not sure if I really announced it. I definitely want to keep it like hidden, because I don't want to overshare kind of the process of it, and get distracted. I think I made a mistake last year when I was making a project of sharing too much behind the scenes, sharing it all. And long story short, that project didn't get made, and I was just like, oh, well, I have to quit the project now. I really just want to be focused on this project particularly, and not making content for it. I'm getting like behind the scenes stuff, and obviously I'm going to like share my insights and my story once that film is made, and obviously like promote it and stuff. You guys will really like that film. It's kind of a special one because it's not necessarily like original, because it's kind of like based off this IP, which I won't really give away yet. It's a fan film basically at the end of the day. It's very cool concept. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It should be coming out, I would say, late summer, later on this year. I'm not setting any dates, so whenever it comes out, it's going to come out. I made a mistake, I think last year, pick up at Arby's. I just kept saying, okay, it's coming out in March, guys. It's coming out in April. It's coming out in May. It's coming out in June. So I don't want to do that again. And whenever it's ready, you'll see the teaser trailer. Whenever it's fully ready, I'm going to promote it, and you guys will enjoy that when that is ready. But yeah, moving on from that, that project is exciting, and if the time comes, I will do a sequel and maybe even a trilogy based off that short film, because I just keep getting so many different ideas for this. This is, like I said before, an IP that isn't mine. It's obviously somewhat, it's a big company. It's not like Star Wars or Marvel or anything, but like, it's definitely like I can't do too much with it because it is not my IP. It's not my original story, and I'm not like making money off that. This is like strictly a fan film. letting people know that. But ideas keep popping up for like sequels and trilogies and continuations of the certain story. So if the first one turns out really good, if I have like a blast with it, everyone likes it and stuff, or everyone, obviously the cast and crew, we'll continue moving forward with the sequels and stuff. But just time will tell on that. I just want to get through the kind of the first one and not have the stress and pressure of worrying about, oh, will this get a sequel? Will this, will we turn this into a trilogy? I just want to be focused on the one that I'm making right now. So that is definitely a plan in the future, though, to do sequels for that, because I do have some interesting ideas. Yeah, let's keep moving forward. Oh, shit, let's see. Okay, let's move my camera. Western 2026 to 2027. So there is another particular IP, and I do want to do this one Western one eventually. I'm not sure when, but that is definitely something I want to do after these few movies. Definitely want to. I have that in the back of my mind. I've done no research. I've done no planning. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet, but that is something I'm going to do after that. So 2026 to 2027, that's a rough time. But that is something where we're going to have to go fly out to certain areas. So that's going to be a little bit more, I guess, costly and pricey and stuff. But I think it'll be really fun. It's a really cool concept. Once again, I love Westerns. I love, bang them up, shoot them up. I have the good, the bad, and the ugly right here. So this is basically what it's about. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. But I'm going to get through my projects I have here at the moment. All right, now moving on, I just want to talk about kind of my channel overall and my niche. Basically, like kind of a review of what I've done so far, what's going on with, I guess, the content wise instead of the films. Like the films are kind of separate, but obviously I do make videos like this. I make videos like movie reviews and obviously like a bunch of other stuff. I want to just kind of go over my journey so far when I first started this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel I started in November 2023. And before some of you might know the story, but I had a gaming channel, and then I quit that to pursue my filmmaking stuff. And in the beginning, like I really just tried all different types of videos. I think in 2024 was a big experiment. I did AI videos. I did movie reviews. I did so much like different stuff and different I guess styles of content. Walking videos, car videos, you know highly edited videos and highly unedited videos. I've done so much. Like I think in the beginning, I was trying to do this like kind of YouTuber coaching package, which was kind of cringe, but like I like the idea of being an entrepreneur and like getting money through YouTube. I think I do have a lot of experience with helping YouTubers. I've helped YouTubers one-to-one for free, and I thought doing it for as a paid coaching thing would be kind of cool. But to be honest, at the end of the day, no one wants to listen to a YouTuber who has 50 subscribers and thinks it knows it all. I might have to cut that out. But anyways, yeah, I have a few notes here. So yeah, like I was saying, I've done so much different content now. I think I've easily uploaded at least 100 videos. I unlisted a few. Maybe it says 70, maybe it says 60 right now if you go to my channel thing. But I've uploaded like easily 100, maybe even 125 videos on this YouTube channel, Nick Parren. I've done a lot, and honestly, like I've only have like 120 subscribers when I'm recording this video, and that's fine, really. Like the thing is, I'm not really counting the subscribers or the views or anything, because I'm making this content right now to really see what I like, getting better at my craft, getting better at making videos. The three main things I really want to move forward in 2025, the three main kind of videos I really enjoyed making in 2024. There's three types of videos that I want to start making, or I continue making, and only these types of videos. Filmmaking journey videos. Basically, videos documenting the journey. If it's behind the scenes, that counts as it. If it's me talking about my film that just came out, I'm talking about behind the scenes. That's one. If it's me just here editing stuff, talking to the camera about anything really, that counts as it also. Number two is movie reviews or Hollywood videos. So I've done like a lot of different like types of movie reviews and stuff like that. I think in 2024 I did a bunch of different stuff like reviewing, all different types of movies. The Joker, Beetlejuice, Finest Kind. What else? I've done so much. A lot of Borderlands. Borderlands was one. I talk about movies, but I always have like a certain reason to why I'm talking about that specific movie. If it's something to do with a real life situation, or if it's something to do with a controversy or something like Borderlands. Borderlands is a good one because that one was about video game movies. Should video games be turned into movies? Should they keep doing that? That was an interesting topic of conversation. The Acolyte, that was one that got a lot of views for some reason. The Acolyte, like, why is the Acolyte? Why does no one like that show? Stuff like that. Stuff that really just interests me. I'm not going to review I'm not going to be turning into Sean talks about movies or Chris Stuckman or all these bullshit YouTubers or whatever. But I really just want to talk about movies that interest me and that I find interesting, and I hope I can just make content on that whenever the right time comes. The Penguin was one that I really wanted to do. That was my most recent one. I really enjoyed that one. And number 3 is podcast and my next studio kind of podcasting. So the podcast, really, that's something like I'm not like super into, but I do enjoy talking about it. I think it makes this interesting content as, I listen to podcasts usually if it's something to do with filmmaking, if it's something to do with, self-improvement. I love to listen to that in the car. So I would love, if people listen to me, obviously when I'm giving out my advice or when I'm talking about specific subjects, I would love because what I'm talking about interests me and maybe someone out there really likes that sort of style of content, if that makes sense. But podcast is something I don't do too often, and I want to keep it as that. I want to keep it as kind of a special occasion. I've done a few now, and the more I think about it, I want to do more in real life. I kind of have some ideas of renting out a studio and stuff like that. That's definitely going to be a possibility down the line. Maybe we'll get on the actors who are in the next movie and maybe just talk to really whoever, anyone who does film, anyone who is in part of this industry whatsoever, maybe makeup artists, editors, who really whatever. And in the beginning, I wanted this to be really something anyone can really join, and maybe it still will be that. I'm not really sure where that podcast topic and that kind of playlist is going to go in the future. Maybe it'll just be an online thing with me and Omar. That's the guy who is also on the main, always on the podcast is my friend Omar online. But yeah, basically that's my kind of niche on YouTube. Just, really just talking about movies, uploading movies, and just documenting the journey. I've always said that's my catchphrase or whatever, documenting the journey. I think in my bio it says just a filmmaker making videos. That's literally what I had planned out in the beginning, and that's what I plan to do still. So on to the most interesting thing, I guess, future YouTube channels and current state of my YouTube channel right now. So definitely with these short films that I've been doing, when I first started, I didn't really have a full plan and where is this film thing going to go? Am I just going to upload it all on my YouTube channel and then talk about it and then just keep uploading them on my YouTube channels? Definitely after these few projects that I have listed out here, I do want to start making full feature films. I have, after the Western project, I want to start my film production company and specialize in feature films. And what this will be is basically I'm going to start a separate channel after that Western I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to make it as a brand. I'm going to brand it as a production company, A24, obviously those kind of production companies. I can't even think of another one. But basically, it'll be my own brand. It'll be like a business. And I'm going to treat it as a business because I want the content to be good. I want that to be something we will specialize in. I know I said feature films, but maybe we can do short films starting out. Really, I haven't even thought about that, but I haven't even planned out that. I've thought about it a little bit, obviously. But really, at the end of the day, I want that to be the future of where my movies go, is that brand, is that channel. Because I think the more I think about me or this YouTube channel, Nick Parren, where is this channel going? What is Nick Parren? And is it a film channel, a film review channel? What is this? Is it a podcast channel? Because I've done so much. I've done so much with this. And really at the end of the day, I want it to be everything. I want it to be Nick Parren. This isn't just Nick Parren's movies. This isn't just Nick Parren's movie reviews. This is Nick Parren. This is my channel. I want this to be my unfiltered channel where I can come here, shoot the camera, and talk about anything, really. And honestly, in the future, I want to talk about all sorts of things, not just film. I want to talk about my life and, certain things and advice. And I think in the future, I do want to get more personal on YouTube, talk about my certain stuff, because honestly, I've lived a fucking crazy life so far. I've had the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. I mean, I can't even, begin where to start. I've ran into like the most like degenerate, like scrubs and most idiotic people, the scum and filth of the earth. And I've met like the most godliest of people. So much has happened in my life, stuff that only my parents know, and stuff not even no one knows. But I look forward to sharing everything on YouTube eventually, because it just makes for an interesting story. And really, at the end of the day, that's what I wanted to do. I want to be a storyteller. I want to share my journey. And even if, it's going to get a little bit personal, because there's a lot of things that's happened in my life that no one knows about. And I'm going to share it eventually on YouTube, because it's all part of the story. It's all part of me as growing as a person. And I think with my films, this is something that I've been wanting to do for so long. And I had that opportunity a few years ago to make that leap. And it was something that I was super looking forward to. And I've just had a blast ever since then. But yeah, basically, future of the Nick Parren, this channel will always be around. I think along my YouTube journey, going back, 10 years, I've had so many different channels. I've had gaming channels. I've had Lego channels. I've had it all. I've done really a lot of things on YouTube, but this channel, Nick Parren, I want this to be one that stays. And even if it has ups and downs, this channel will be always my unfiltered channel where I can come here, talk about a certain subject, and have fun at the end of the day. But yeah, definitely my production company will be kind of my business side, moving towards like once I get better at making movies, once I have money to invest in stuff, that will be the direction of my films and my overall production of them. And it also kind of like with my gaming channel, I don't really mention here too much, but I do upload stuff on my gaming channel still. It's called Nick Parr. It's in my channel page. You go all the way down to future channels. I do upload some live streams, and I upload some shorts. Once in a while, some videos, but definitely when GTA 6 comes out, that is something I'm going to be posting a lot on different streams. And, I don't really do gaming that much, but GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, those two I've been playing forever. So I'm going to continue playing those. And, whenever there's like a fun game that comes out, I'll love to stream it. I think that's also going to be something that's going to be around for the long term as well. It's just kind of my live streaming channel where I can shoot a game, just shoot the shit and stuff, and have fun overall. But again, thank you for watching. That's pretty much it. Bless you if you actually watch this whole thing. But yeah, this is basically just a overall kind of like overhaul and a plan for the future of the channel. And if you're a little bit interested, if you're kind of wondering where is this kid going, why is he making all this types of content? This is why. This is kind of my stuff. But yeah, anyways, thank you again for watching. Looking forward to making this short film coming up pretty soon. I'm looking forward to making really the best content possible, even if there are some gaps in between where I don't upload within a month. Just remember, I'm continuing to work on some awesome stuff for you guys, so don't worry. And man, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon. Thank you a lot.